Good morning and welcome to Outdoors with John. Today we are at Spellman Park and we're standing outside the pavilion here. Slightly less than a quarter mile, the trail ends up in a neighborhood here near Blueberry Pond Road, and I suspect that the primary purpose of this trail is a connector between this neighborhood and the high school, which can be reached on the other side of Spellman property. It looks like if you walk a little bit along the road from the pavilion, not much, you can almost see it there, there's an old abandoned basketball court. There's a trail here just aside the basketball court. We're going to check that out. Pass through this fern section and come to a junction. Here we can continue straight, or we can take a left, and if we take a left I think we'll head out towards the Amtrak tracks. Well, here's a good example of a tree finding a way to get to dirt. We are standing here in a foundation that has walls that are about 5 feet tall. This could have been the main structure, and over there where the tarp is could have been maybe the root cellar or storage. This area out here has a good number of stone walls and was obviously some kind of probably a farm here or a homestead in this area at one time. As we close in on the Amtrak tracks, I can see the towers just ahead. We found another foundation. Again, there's a set of stairs going down inside of this foundation over there on the right. Let's go check out the railroad tracks before we head back. I strongly recommend you stay off the railroad tracks here. I don't suspect you'd actually hear the train coming from around the corner, or maybe even see it in enough time to get out of the tracks. We're back to the tree over the rocks here. There's a smaller path that goes off here. We're gonna try to take that and see if that goes anywhere. This slightly used path brings us to a fire pit. Somebody's been out here. After a very short distance on the main trail, there's another trail off here to the left. We're gonna stay on the main trail for now. Brings us to another trail junction, one staying low and one going high. We're gonna go high, see if that goes anywhere. Well, I wouldn't call it a mountain, but maybe a good sized mound. The trail brings us out to the far end of Spellman, just behind the high school. After walking around the pond, we're going to take this trail over here. If you stay to your right, just past the pavilion, there's the pond over there and the baseball fields, the soccer fields for the high school. You're going to come to that lower road that we passed up on before, and we're going to head back now. There is some yellow markings here on the trail, but what's amazing here, it's rather high and rather long, but there's nothing on this side. created this map to illustrate our hike today. We started up in the upper right hand corner, hiked the blue trail, which I call the neighborhood trail. Then we went to the main trail, the green one, and hiked all the way down to the burgundy colored Amtrak spur, where we saw some of those foundations. After the foundations, we returned back to the black trail, which we call the lightly used trail, which led us back out to the main trail. From the main trail, we took what I called the high road, and from the high road, we hiked around the pond. Then we returned on the main trail all the way back to where our car was. That's going to wrap it up for us today, folks. Looks like we have 2.5 to 3 miles of trails out here in Spellman. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you out here on another hike. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe, and hit the notification button so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks again, and we'll see you out there on the trail.